So now that first consecration, I can tell you the things that happened. My sister was robbed at gunpoint in a Rite Aid. The Lord spared her life. I was in a very depressed state, but I began to be uplifted in that. So many things happened out of that obedience of that prayer. We needed work done on the house, and that work was able to get done. There are so many things that come, the benefits of not just praying and fasting, but praying and fasting as a collective family, right? Because sometimes our families, not sometimes, our families are in trouble. Our families are in trouble. And even though you may have unsaved family members, I would invite them to come into the consecration. I would invite them to come in, study these scriptures, and pray before the Lord. Why? Number one, it's going to open up their understanding. Number two, it's going to set them in a place that they can hear from God more. God has been trying to work on them and woo them, but they have all these distractions. If you just offer them, don't sit there and say, oh, well, they ain't going to do that because they go to the club. They ain't going to do that because this, that, and the other. No. Offer. We're going to do this consecration these days. If you want to participate, feel free. If you don't want to participate and you want to be on the prayer list, let me know what you want to pray for. We did so that first consecration, we did a collective family prayer list. We put the things on the list that were not to be shared with other people, given to the family members for us to pray for one another. And that's what we did. And so it has been at times a great experience. Sometimes it has been a trying experience. Sometimes it's been a weary experience. I'm not going to lie to y'all. You know, some people's like, oh, live for the Lord is easy. No, so you're going to have some rough spots and some dry spots and some dry spells and things not going to go the way you think. But God is always working. And that's what I know. And so that's how we became, it was the Brundage family consecration. In July, some family members in the Jones side were saying, we need to fast and pray. We need to fast and pray. So I didn't want to make it the Brundage family consecration because I had two sides of the family. So now it's like, okay, family consecration. And for the last few years, I've been inviting my social media family. I've been inviting my internet family, my daily devotion and daily shift family to join with us in this consecration, because sometimes you may not know that's what you need to do, or you don't know how to go about getting it done. And so this is for 30 days, but you don't always have to do a 30-day. You can do a 12-hour fast. You can do a 1-day fast. You can do a 2-day fast. Church of God in Christ fast days are Tuesday and Friday. They've always been that way. I didn't know until I was grown, but yeah, they've always been that way. You fast part of the day on Tuesday and Friday. And so I've done that for a while. I fast on Tuesday till after work. I fast on Friday till after work. And now I fast on Sunday till after morning service. So there are things that you can do to consecrate yourself on a regular basis. You don't have to wait for somebody to call a time of prayer. It's between you and God, what you decide to do. Just make sure that time that you get back in your schedule, that you're giving back to God, that some of that time or all of that time in prayer and fasting, listen to his word, to feeding your soul in songs and hymns and spiritual songs. Come on, this ain't the time to be, Cupid shuffling and all that. This is the time that you're setting